appear. All right, we're on. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for all those who are attending tonight's Hackathon Challenge. It is with a lot of pride that we present to you this year's annual Pitt Challenge. This is our fifth annual healthcare hackathon event. And again, huge warm welcome. There are participants that are tuning in from all over the world to participate in this event. We have people from Asia, from India, from the United States, across a wide variety of different universities that are coming from a large, diverse set of backgrounds. And we're all here today to make a difference in healthcare. So again, it is with so much pleasure that we welcome all of you today. Before we get rolling, we just want to pay our due thank yous. Huge shout out to the University of Pittsburgh School of Pharmacy. The idea seeded at the University of Pittsburgh School of Pharmacy 5 years ago, and it has grown every year since then. Our efforts would not be here unless it was thanks to the support of two faculty members, Dean Patricia Krobuth and Senior Associate Dean Dr. Randy Smith. So thank you so much for your support. In addition, hopping on board of the sponsorship track this year is Connective RX. Without the support of Connective RX, this hackathon would not be able to function to the degree that it is able to today. So thank you so much to Connective RX. So the Pitt Challenge is a healthcare hackathon. What is our mission? Our mission is to expedite healthcare innovation through both experience and network. And our vision is to create a world where technology is the leading industry in technology and education, where innovation isn't occurring simply in silo, but by communicating with a vast amount of different majors and professions within the healthcare industry and combining them and fostering communication with healthcare and computer science, we can create a world where technology is the forefront of innovation. In our healthcare hackathon, the Pitt Challenge 2021 is addressing two major problems. One being the network chasm that truly separates the innovators and healthcare providers for the lack of knowing each other's full capabilities. Oftentimes, healthcare practitioners and those in the fields of computer science, engineering, or any other hard science are in silo with one another. But by hosting a hackathon event, a healthcare hackathon event focused on innovation, we can bring these two professions together and really tackle the most pertinent problems facing healthcare. In addition, the complexity gap. So the challenges that we face in healthcare, they're not as obvious as most people think. It really takes a talented group of individuals to really deliberate and think about what actually needs to get solved. And by incorporating a large variety of students from various backgrounds, we can foster that collaboration and get that discussion going on what exactly needs to be solved and how can we solve it. And now I'm going to pass the buck off to Arjun, who will discuss the schedule events for this hackathon.
Thanks for getting us started, Matt. My name is Arjun. I'm a P2 student here at Pitt Pharmacy, and I'm here to go over the schedule with everyone. So hacking will begin today at 7:45. Immediately after that, we're going to have a team formation event in Discord, which will last until 9 o'clock. This is an important step, so make sure that you're active during it and trying to find other team members. Afterwards, starting at 9, we're going to have a mini event brought to us by MLH, where we're going to go over Air Force cybersecurity challenges, and then we're going to have a motivational speech at 9:30. And final teams for today, along with intended tracks, will be due at 10:45 p.m. Following that, on Saturday, we're going to begin with a check-in at 9 in the morning, followed by a smoking meats extravaganza brought to you by our very own Matt Friedhoff at noon. And then later on at 2 p.m., we're going to have a quick scavenger hunt game. There will be some prizes involved with that, so make sure to keep an eye out for this. And then at 6 o'clock, we'll have another check-in. So there will be a bit of a break built into Saturday. And we're going to have another mini event brought to us by MLH featuring a Microsoft Paint Bob Ross painting session. And then finally, on Sunday, there's going to be an opportunity at 9 a.m. for groups who would like to practice their final pitches. And then after that, final submissions will be due between 9:45 and 11:45 in the morning, and judging will begin at noon. And then to round us out at 3 o'clock, we're going to have our closing ceremony as well as our awards.
Hi, everyone. My name is Alana, and I am one of the mentor organizers. On this slide is a list of mentors that we have for our hackathon with their respective specialities and mentorship time slots. I'll be sure to post this in the Discord under the Chat with Mentors channel. So these time slots with the mentors will be their designated mentor voice chat section on Discord. And so you can join during their designated time slots and ask them questions or ask for any advice that you may have. However, feel free to message them throughout the weekend. Just a reminder, though, that they are busy individuals, so please be patient when waiting for the response. Another resource you can utilize is me and Amir. We will try our best to answer them or refer you to someone who can. Lastly, just a reminder that a third resource is each other. Many of you have extensive experiences and knowledge that can provide better answers than we can. And now I'll hand it off to Ravi.
Good evening, everyone. Ravi Patel, coming as the lead innovation advisor for the University of Pittsburgh School of Pharmacy. And I'm here to share a background when it comes to what we'll be looking for in the challenges posed to you in healthcare. Notably, we'll be reviewing what makes a good project and the criteria for which these projects will be judged against. As I might ask Matt if we can refresh our slides to share the updated judging criteria, I'll share with our audience tonight what these criteria will be. For those projects that will be submitted via DevPost, the code and any associated material with the project is uploaded to this site by our deadline on Sunday. As a part of the requirements for this DevPost upload, you'll be asked to include a recorded pitch, whether it be a video file that's uploaded with your code, or a link to a publicly accessible pitch that you include. We want to make sure that we have a backup of a review of all of the effort that you've put in. During our time on Sunday, after you've uploaded both your code and project to DevPost, along with the recorded pitch, we will have our live pitches with our judges. These pitches will be 3-minute periods that you will have to share your work and your effort, as well as a 3-minute period for our judges for a question and answer period. As you work throughout this weekend, the criteria that these judges will be looking for and that you should keep in mind include technical complexity. How ambitious was your project in terms of technicality, and how much of that was completed? That will be a weighted criteria, but we want to bring healthcare together with technology. So, as important are the other criteria that these judges will be looking towards. The problem that you're looking to solve, how clearly was it communicated? And how clear are your users' needs? What kind of creativity or novelty did you produce in your project? What's the feasibility? If this idea were to be implemented, would it be practical in a clinical setting or in the homes of lives of patients? What's the value? Not just the market impact, but the human impact. How can it improve lives? What's the likelihood that a judge might recommend these particular ideas and projects to someone in need in practice? So as you keep in mind our challenge for you to hack healthcare, these criteria will be something that you can refer to in our dev post. That could be a component of your conversations during team formation tonight, or a great starting point to discuss with your mentors. Thanks for hacking healthcare, and looking forward to seeing the great work that you do as I hand off our next slide when we look towards Matt Friedhoff.
Welcome everybody to Pitt Challenge 2021. Wherever you are in the world, it is a huge pleasure and welcome you. It is so happy and awesome if you could join us. This is our year 5. As Ravi said, my name is Matt. I'll be kind of guiding you along the prizes process. First, I'd like to start by saying, if you win, you will be required to complete a W-8 or W-9 form. Those forms will be emailed to you. They are not to be shown through the Discord in whatsoever, and they're to be emailed to me directly. The form must be dated, signed appropriately. If there are any mistakes on that form, will be sent back to you for corrections and to be sent back. I am happy to say that we are able to do wire transfers for our international students, not relying on a check or other process. So happy to say that for this year. Next slide. Overall winners. This is really excited. There's a first place is going to be playing for $2,000. Second place, $1,500. And third place is going to be $1,000. So something to really think about. You have that chance to win this. If you say doubt yourself in any way, have no doubts, you can do this. Next slide. So here are a list of our tracks. These are posted in Discord. These are also on our Pitt Challenge website. So we have virtual experiential learning, mobile health records, remote patient interaction, point of care testing, improving health literacy, intelligent personal assistance, big data and machine learning in healthcare, mental health during social isolation, burnout in healthcare workers, and last and certainly not least is virtual medical simulation. Next slide. So when it comes to prizes, especially referring to our tracks, you can look at our website and see. Here are just a few examples of some of the prizes that your track winners might win. Just a little note on track prizes. Each team will win a $200 cash prize divided among members. However, we as an organization may option to substitute that item for one of the items on the list. But we'll discuss that more on Sunday as well, and when I reach out to each individual team following the awards ceremony. Next slide. Anybody participating this weekend will get the official Pitt Challenge t-shirt. These might be some of our best designs we've ever had. I will ask, and I will emphasize, please be patient as we get your items. Sometimes, especially our international students, we're going to kindly ask you your patience. Sometimes shipping does take some time, but we will get that out to you as soon as possible. Again, good luck, welcome, and I can't wait to see you on Sunday. And next, I'm going to hand it over to Alan, who's going to talk about navigating the weekend.
Hey guys, you might have seen me from such places as questions or announcements on the Discord. My name's Alan. I'm a 4th-year pharmacy student at University of Pittsburgh School of Pharmacy. And this is just a rundown of how to navigate the event. So as you might have seen me posting a lot in announcements, we'll be posting if any events are going to be happening, links to those events. A lot of our events are going to be hosted either on Zoom or through YouTube. And any general announcements that we need to make. So when we have our check-ins, when we have our dev posts due open, I believe Jeff is going to be managing the dev post component, but we'll be managing that together. If you haven't, you can go to get your roles. So you can react to these little fruit emojis to indicate what kind of interests you have. So if you click on other people's names, you can actually see what they are interested in. So if you're trying to make a team, this might be really useful. You see someone's interested in machine learning and you want that to be a component of your idea. And you're talking about some kind of idea, maybe you can connect. So head over to there if you want to do that. Team formation, we are having, again, that team formation event coming up. So if you don't have a team yet, don't worry, we've got time. The final team submissions are due later this evening. The schedule is posted in the Discord, which leads me to the schedule. There is a schedule posted in announcements. There is a Google Calendar if you are in a different time zone. This will this will sync up with your time zone. So we're going to be posting an EST for most of our times, but if you sync with that calendar, that's going to adjust to your time zone. So you don't have to keep on converting. Mentors. So Alana has been fantastic at contacting her mentors. So we do have a mentors chat where we have audio channels where a lot of our mentors will be hanging out. These set of slides are going to be made public after this presentation, and there's a schedule of their availability. So they're going to be in those channels. So you can head down to those voice channels if you want their guidance and their specialties have been listed by in Alana's slide as well. We got questions. A lot of you have made good use of this. I'm going to be trying to answer all of your questions as best as I can. If I can't answer it, I will try to find whoever can best answer it. So please keep posting in there. Please be patient. If I don't get back to you immediately, I might not have the answer, but I will find you the answer. And then there's the create to join voice channels. So if you scroll a little bit down, you see voice channels and to join to create. If you click on that, the bot's going to automatically make your own voice channel. So if you do choose to communicate through a voice channel on Discord, you can make one by yourself. And then team chats. If you do want your own individual team chat, we can create one within the Discord. Just DM an organizer, and we can make that happen. And again, if there's too much information on that left side, too many notifications, you can go ahead and hit that little arrow button, collapse it down. If you want to see it again, hit the little arrow button again. And then links. So we do have a links under the informations tab. We're also going to be putting those in announcements. So when we do have those available, you'll see them. Check under announcements, check under links. And again, most of our events are going to be through YouTube or through Zoom. And yeah, if any more questions, post them into the questions chat. And with that, hand it off to Jeff.
All right. So I'm Jeff. I'm a third-year CS student at the University of Pittsburgh, and I'm here to navigate you through the dev post submission process. So exact detailed submission requirements will be posted in the submission channel on Discord, and there's also a submission FAQ channel right under that. And any questions that you have, please ask there, and I will do my best to answer that. And also, right now, the DevPost website actually had a site-wide outage earlier today, so the actual DevPost link is not working. However, hopefully at 7:45, I will have it ready. I'm working with Major League Hacking right now to get that out. Other than that, right now, the important timelines or the important dates that you have to remember is by 10:30 p.m. today, you have to have your team members all sorted out and added and registered into the DevPost. And right now, since the DevPost is dead, I would just recommend doing an informal team formation and also filling out that Qualtrics survey that's linked in the schedule channel in Discord. Then the last deadline, which is the submission deadline, is Sunday at 11:45 a.m. And I will be online from 6 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. to help navigate anyone if they have any questions or concerns about the submission process. And with that said, I'll bring it over to the sponsors.
Thank you so much, Jeff. Alex was unable to make it tonight, so I'll be covering the sponsors. So here we have the 2021 Pitt Challenge Hackathon sponsorships that we see on the screen here. Again, we mentioned University of Pittsburgh School of Pharmacy and Connective RX. In a minute, we'll hear a word from UPMC Health Plan. We also have UPMC Enterprises, IQ, APHA, Pearls, Google, the Florida State University College of Nursing, and Wolfram Alpha. Again, not listed on this slide is Argo AI, who hopped on board to support our efforts for this year's event. So thank you to Argo AI, who's not listed on here. And then I'll pass it off to Amir.
Thank you. Welcome, everyone. I, along with Ravi, Matt Friedhoff, Ritwik Gupta, were here in 2017. This was sort of a vision to have it come to year 5. It's incredible that we continue to do it, that sponsors are here, that students are here. I thank and welcome each and every one of you. Look forward to meeting and talking with all of you. I would say rule number 1 that I've learned over the 5 years, over the 4 before and this year, even as working with the team, is respect above all else. Our objective is for you to respect the team members that you have with you, that you might form or you might have come with, the other participants, the mentors, the judges. The idea is that you're under stress. We know it's difficult. You're not doing something easy. So sometimes it's hard to forget. You might get bothered. You might get angry. Remember that for the next few hours, just about 2 days, respect above all else. That will make it easy for everyone to feel safe. Now, problems do occur. And if they do, early transparency, meaning connect with us as soon as possible. Don't wait 12 hours. Then it's a problem to figure out what happened. They said, or the other person said. No, try to reach out to us as soon as possible. We want to support you. MLH is here to support you. So please reach out. Last item I'll say about myself. I have been working in healthcare innovation for about 10 years, building products, have seen probably no less than 500 products. I will try to meet each and every one of you in the respective teams with the objective to support you to focus on the right product that you can prototype over this weekend so you can each have the maximum chance of succeeding. Good luck, everyone. And I'll pass it along back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Amir. Now we're going to carry on to a word from one of our sponsors, UPMC Health Plan. We have the privilege of hearing a snippet from Cronus Manolis. Let's hear what he has to say for our event tonight.
Hello and welcome to the 2021 Pitt Challenge Hackathon. My name is Cronus Manolis. I'm the Senior Vice President and Chief Pharmacy Officer at UPMC Health Plan, where I'm responsible for all aspects of the pharmacy product offering. I'm also a pharmacist and a proud alum of the University of Pittsburgh School of Pharmacy and a current instructor in the school as well. I've been at UPMC for 15 years and a lifelong Pittsburgher and proud of the amazing ecosystem that we have at UPMC. Over 40 hospitals, over 5,000 employed physicians, over 1,000 pharmacists, numerous pharmacy outlets, including specialty pharmacy, home infusion, long-term care, and also retail outlets. I've felt firsthand the impact that our over 90,000 employees have had in our clinical and insurance ecosystem in the health of our communities. UPMC is committed to best-in-class care and the overall health of the regions we serve, including locally, regionally, and internationally. Today's current healthcare environment is as challenged as it gets. In pharmacy specifically, in my 30 years in the business, I have never seen it so complex. You know, pharmacy is the most widely used of all of the healthcare benefits and is closely linked to the outcomes of the patients. Hence, that is why I'm so honored that UPMC sponsors this event, because the talent and the diversity in this forum hopefully will inspire the next disruptive innovation that truly makes a difference in healthcare. So I thank you in advance for your participation and your commitment to be a change agent and contribute the next disruptive innovation. Best of luck. I can't wait to see what your inspiration and creativity delivers.
Excellent. Again, that is Cronus Manolis from UPMC Health Plan. We extend a thank you. Next is Peter Murphy, a representative from MLH. MLH's support, or Major League Hacking support, has been a huge contribution to the success of the Pitt Challenge hackathons. So let's begin with a word from Peter.
Hey everyone, my name is Peter from Major League Hacking, and I'm super excited to help out with Pitt Challenge this weekend. Really quick before I jump into things, I just want to invite you all to follow us on social media so that you can stay up to date with current and future Major League Hacking events. Additionally, you can connect with me on LinkedIn and social media if you have any questions for me personally. So I'm about to cover a ton of information. Basically, everything that you need to know can be found at hack.mlh.io. I'll be sure to put a link in the Discord along with all the other useful resources that MLH will be providing this weekend right after this opening presentation. So if you haven't already, be sure to join the Discord so that you can follow along with the event and interact with other hackers, organizers, sponsors, mentors, etc. What is Major League Hacking? Many of you may not have heard of us before, but we are the global hacker community, which means that it's our mission to empower hackers, which is, of course, you. Just by attending this event, you're participating in a community of over 135,000 student hackers across 250 member events throughout the world, spanning from North America to Europe to the Asian Pacific region now as well, which I think is pretty awesome. You're also earning points for your school, which count towards our season-long rankings and contests. And the natural question that follows is, what's the best way to earn points? Well, get more folks from your community involved and participate in more events. So what can you expect from Major League Hacking at Pitt Challenge this weekend? Well, for starters, I'll be running a series of capture the flag style challenges that we'll walk through as a group. Everyone can learn something and participate, of course, and folks who complete all the challenges will be entered into a raffle to win some cool USAF branded prizes. That'll be taking place later this evening at 9 p.m. Eastern. Then on Saturday, I'll be running a super fun Bob Ross mini event where we'll follow along with the GOAT himself to create our own masterpieces in Microsoft Paint. That'll take place around 8 p.m. on Saturday. If at any point in time you feel compelled to draw an Octocat, and I mean, who wouldn't? Just look at that thing. Well, you can submit your own artistic rendition to @GitHub Education and @MLHacks using the hashtags MyOctocat and the event hashtag #PittChallenge for a chance to win a super cute physical Octocat statue. I can't wait to look at those submissions. You can snag the GitHub Student Developer Pack and Starter Kits, which provide a bunch of free access to some of the best developer tools and step-by-step tutorials on how to use them, all in one centralized repository, no pun intended. That includes stuff like free AWS credit, Heroku Cloud App Management, and free subscriptions to a ton of other educational resources that can help you get started this weekend. Additionally, we've partnered with several companies in order to equip you with the tools and resources that you need for success. For starters, you can show off your project live with a free .tech domain with 1 year of domain privacy if you use the code HAUNTEDCODE. Spooky October, it's fitting. You can elevate your project by using the code that you should have received via email to redeem up to $100. That's right, $100 of credit towards any of the amazing tools provided by Google Cloud, such as image recognition, machine learning, cloud computing, website hosting, you name it, they've probably got it. It's definitely worth taking a look. We'll be running a prize category for the best project that incorporates Google Cloud into a hack this weekend, and COVID-19 related projects will have their own chance to win an additional $5,000 in Google Cloud credits for further development. So keep that in mind as well. Auth0 is a new partner of ours. They're a powerful and highly customizable authentication API that you're welcome to use this weekend for free. Prize winners will receive swag made specifically for MLH, including Camelback Tumbler, Rubik's Cubes, and stickers. Pretty neat. I'm a big fan of the Rubik's Cube prize. One of our awesome partners, Twilio, they're sponsoring the most creative use of Twilio prize category. If you incorporate any Twilio API into your project this weekend, you will have a chance to win a Game Go console and a ton of swag. Be sure to check them out. Twilio is a really awesome tool, great for hackathons. And lastly, the US Space Force is sponsoring a prize category for the best space app. To qualify as a winning team, the majority of your team members should be located in the United States. Other than that, it's a very open category, so I'm curious to see what you're able to come up with in that realm as well. Not lastly, just kidding, CockroachDB is a super powerful cloud SQL database tool that you also have access to this weekend. You can launch a cluster directly from their developer dashboard with a complimentary free month of access and unlimited use. Also, while supplies last, we'll be giving out t-shirts to any team that utilizes CockroachDB in your project. Just include a screenshot of it on dev post of like the admin dashboard, excuse me, and you can receive some more swag, which is, of course, everybody wants swag, right? Along with the GitHub Student Starter Packs, we also have a bunch of other starter kits that will accelerate your dev journey this weekend, and those can be found at hackp.ac/learn. It's a great place to get started if this is perhaps your first hackathon. So if you incorporate any of the aforementioned partnered resources into your hack, you'll be considered for some of these awesome prizes. They are all listed on the dev post, and if you have any questions about the criteria or what we'll be evaluating them on, just feel free to message me on Discord. I'm happy to explain that. Also, with hackathons becoming increasingly accessible due to the online format that we've had to adopt over the past 2 years, one of my main goals this season is to maximize the amount of project demonstrations for all participants. And by doing so, you'll receive an awesome event-specific iDemo sticker, which is just some extra clout that you can throw onto the back of your laptop or your calculator if you're a nerd like me. We also know that many of you are here and are on the job hunt, and hackathons are, of course, a great place to showcase your talents, which is why we've put together the MLH Career Lab, which is just designed to connect you with companies that are specifically looking to recruit folks with hacker talent. And that includes companies like Capital One, Qualtrics, Air Force, and more. On a serious note, I want to stress that Major League Hacking events are a safe space for everyone. By participating in this event, you're agreeing to the MLH Code of Conduct, which is linked on the screen above. If you haven't read it yet, please take the time to do so. It's really brief, just like 3 pages long. The bottom line, though, is that everyone needs to be respectful. Harassment and abuse will not be tolerated whatsoever. At digital events especially, it's important to remember that there's like a human on the other side of the screen, so boundaries exist. Please be mindful of connecting with people online without their permission, I suppose. Folks also aren't necessarily ignoring you if they don't reply to your message immediately, so just give them some time to get to your questions and messages. If you're having an issue, please contact myself and the organizers, and we'll make sure that your issue gets resolved as quickly as possible. If we're unavailable or AFK for whatever reason, or if you're just uncomfortable reaching out directly, we totally understand that as well, and you can reach out via incidents@mlh.io or by the phone number that's listed on the screen as well. We want you to have an amazing time this weekend, and these guidelines are just designed to maintain a safe and positive atmosphere. Lastly, I want to give a huge thanks to all of our partners who helped make your hackathon experience superb, and with that, I will kick it back to the organizers. Happy hacking!
All right. Again, that was Peter from MLH. We'll see him more over the weekend as we get further and further into the projects. Just to reiterate, all of the resources that were mentioned throughout this PowerPoint will be available on the Discord as well.
Hey everyone, my name is Peter.
And now we will transition to Steve Canton. Last but not least.
Hey everybody, it's Steve Canton. I'm a recent Pitt School of Medicine graduate, and now I'm a UPMC orthopedic surgery resident, as you can see here. Checking in live from the hospital. I just want to take a second to welcome you all to the Pitt Challenge. I was in your shoes not too long ago, and that really spurred my interest in entrepreneurship. I recently launched a startup company called Sterile Vision, and it's been a great time. So I just want to let you know that I was just in your shoes. It's very possible, and have a great time. I'll see you there. Hey everybody, it's Steve Canton. I'm a recent Pitt School of Hey everybody, it's Steve Canton. Hey everybody, it's Steve.
It's so good, it must be played multiple times.
Yeah, yes. Can never get enough of Steve Canton.
You can always press escape and see if it lets you go to the next one.
And that is the last slide that we have.
Awesome.
All right. So we're all here. We all serve as resources for each and every one of you as we embark through this 46-hour journey. We are just a few messages away on Discord. We're denoted with we're denoted with a title that says organizer. So if any question ever comes up in your mind, again, we are a message away, and we are happy to help you in any way throughout the journey. If you have any questions or concerns, you can DM us. You could tag us in any post, and we're happy to help. We are here for you, and we wish you the best of luck on your hacking journey. So thank you all so much for joining us tonight, and we'll keep in touch.
Good luck.
Go get 'em.
Good luck, everybody.